If you're anything like me and like to use your Nintendo Switch handheld, but also in desktop mode with a Pro controller, then stick around because I might have the product for you. We're going to unbox and we're going to go through the Oivo upgraded adjustable stand NS Pro Grip. And it's a bit of a belter. Hello and welcome to Console Accessories. I hope you stay safe and I hope you're looking after each other. There is light at the end of the tunnel, I promise. Okay, so for a few minutes, let's just have a little bit of a distraction, shall we? We're going to be looking at an accessory for the Nintendo Switch. And as you can tell by the introduction, it's this. It's a Pro Grip. So it's the Oivo upgraded adjustable stand NS Pro Grip for the Nintendo Switch. Okay, so let's go over the box. It says it's asymmetrical, ergonomic and comfortable, as you'd expect from a grip. And then on the top, it's got a picture of how you hold tabletop and handheld. And then on the other side, it's got a bit of gump here, but it's interesting because it does say the grip is designed to mimic the feeling of the Pro controller, meant to maximise your ability to play handheld. It is designed to keep your thumbs at the perfect distance for ease of use and comfortable feel. Now that's quite interesting. You might think, oh, it's just a bit of gump in it, but I will show you. Actually, I think it might have been designed in a certain way, but we'll get to that. And then on the back here, it just shows you the back and what comes in the box that's included. Okay, so I've been using this for a few days now. I bought this with my own money from Amazon.co.uk for £19. It's not available in the US or in Europe or Australia at the minute, but that will change because this is quite new, because this only came out this week. It will be, and what I'll do is I'll leave a link below for the Amazon link for the .co.uk, and I'll also leave a link to the official Oivo Games website as well, where you can get it from. So keep an eye on there if you want to get this one, because there is one for the Switch Lite, and this one for the regular Switch is new. Okay, so let's whack this open. So, like I said, I've already opened it up and I've already done it. I just boxed it up for the purposes of the video. And here it is. Now, my first impressions are, it's very light. This is what you want. The Switch is light anyway, but you really, really don't want to be adding any more weight to it if needed. Any excess weight, because I know we did a video on a battery and that really added far too much weight and it just became a drag on the wrist. So the lighter the grip, the better it is. And this feels very light. Let's have a look. It is 123 grams, so it really is properly light. Because it's made out of plastic. There's not much more than plastic. I mean, metallic, tiny little metallic screws and some rubber bits there, but that's why it's light, because it's made out of the material that is light, so it's fantastic. Okay, so let's go around it. So this is the front. And you can see first up, these strips here, they're kind of rubberized. Okay, so the grip is plastic, and then these bits are rubberized, so it protects the Switch. So your Switch isn't sat against this stuff; it's sat on these rubber bits here. And there's some bits inside the grips there. See those two for where your Joy-Cons sit? It just rests in there, which is nice, really good. And on the bottom here, the two cradly bits. This is where your Switch is going to sit on there. This bit, we'll fold that back because I'll talk about that in a second. And then two grips either side, and on the back, these grips, if you look here, they've got like a texture to them, so like a grippy texture. So if you're playing, you're going to be holding it, it's a little bit grippy. Good. And then also on the back we have 1, 2, 3, 4 slot for 5 games, and I don't know if you can see in that, but inside there's a little bit of foam in there just to protect the games, which is good. This flap here, this doubles up as a clamp for the Switch and for your desk stand, and then when it is in desk stand mode it has this bit of rubber here for the table, so it gives it a bit of grip, bit of friction so it can't move very much on the desk. Okay, so it also comes with 4 thumb grips. Okay, so a littler one and a bigger one. Put them on your Switch as you see fit. Nice little inclusion there in the box. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the Switch in now, and the way you do this is slide it in from the top. Okay, so into the top like that. Slide it in it goes. Perfect fit. And then this bit folds over and it kind of snaps in. Okay, there we have it. Now, in that mode, it is nice and secure. You're not going to swing it around too much, but it ain't going to come out of there with a bit of jiggling because of this bit here. And if you look there, there's a gap there for the vent. You've got access to your game card, your headphones, your power and the volume. On the bottom there, you've got access to your power. Haven't got access to your kickstand, doesn't matter, you don't need it. And you haven't got access to your SD card. I've changed my SD card once, ever. That was when I first put it in, so I'm not interested, don't care about that. So that's perfect. Then if you need to take your Joy-Cons out, you can do. You just take it out of the grip, like that. You don't need to take the grip off or anything like that, which is nice, be able to do that. And this is still sat in there. You can move the screen from side to side, but does that matter? I don't think you're ever going to be needing to push it left and right. If you're doing that, it's going to stay in there. But why are you going to have it without? Why are you going to hold it without Joy-Cons? You're not. I'd like to say so. Joy-Cons back in. Easy. Now this bit here, we've said this before. This was what I was using. I use this a lot, so I use this on tabletop mode quite a bit, and this was really handy. So you do is you flip this off and push it all the way back there, and then you can adjust this. So there it is in tabletop mode. Perfect. If you want to use your Joy-Cons in tabletop mode, you can do. Just pop them off, or if you've got yourself a Pro controller and you're going to be playing it like that. It is adjustable in the fact that you can have it facing up only a certain amount. You've got to get like that. So that's about as high as you're going to get it, and then you can fold it right down, right back. So if you're really close up to it, you can sit there and look at it. Okay, so it's nice and adjustable. When it's down here, this is going to be easier to come out. Okay, so it is easier to pop out, but like I suggested with when you've got the Joy-Cons off, are you ever going to have it handheld and desktop mode? You're not, are you? So if you're ever going to have it handheld where it potentially could fall out, this is going to be up here, so that's not a problem at all. So like I said, for the past few days I've been using it on desktop mode. So I've been having it on my gaming desk. I've been having it like that. Then when I want to take it up, just pop that up and away I go. And it feels really good. Okay, so what I was saying about the way it's been designed, if you look on here, so if I show you here, so here, look, if I can show you there, you see that kind of, that's a good over 1 centimetre, isn't it? That flat bit there. If I go to the other side, that's a lot thinner. Okay, can you see that? That's a lot thinner than that. Let's see if I can get it in one shot. So that is a lot thinner than that. Okay, and I think there's a reason for that. When you're holding the Switch, because this stick is further down the Joy-Con than this one, your grip for this side is going to be thinner than the grip for this side. Okay, so does that make sense? So if I'm holding it, if you look at my grip there, what's that distance? That distance is much further, so you're kind of round. Is this making sense? I'm just wobbling. I think it does make sense. No, it does make sense. So this is going to be bigger, and it needs to be bigger to kind of have your palm resting nicely on it and have an equal distance to the thumbsticks, which I think is a really good feature. I think some of the other grips do it as well, but not all do, and I think this is really good because it really does feel like it fits into your hand perfectly with where the thumbsticks are, because it's kind of asymmetrical, which is really good. Yeah, really pleased with that design. I think they've thought about that and it's really good. Okay, so like I said, this is a brand new product. You should be able to get it wherever you can soon, but at the moment it's Amazon.co.uk, and I've tried a few grips, and this is by far the best one I've had, simply because of this with the desk stand, because there's a couple that have this rubbish stand. I mean, sometimes it has even a gap to use the one on the Switch, and the the kickstand of the Switch is just abysmal, and there's some that have tried to replicate that, and it just doesn't work. It doesn't work when there's just one either side of it. This is a fantastic solution for that. Really pleased. Really comfy. It's a great price point, £19. You can go for, because this is going to be similar to the Satisfyer grip, isn't it? But again, that is, I mean, you're looking at about 50 quid. I mean, even if you want to get it from the Satisfyer website, you're looking at probably about 70 quid to get it imported into the UK. But for the States, it's a bit different, isn't it? So it's much cheaper than the Satisfyer one. There is an official one that also comes with a case, but that's over double the amount of this one. So speaking of cases, you will need to buy a separate case, because this won't fit into many, because all the cases are kind of that big. So you'll have to buy a separate one. But even so, I really like this grip. If you're in the market for a grip, I think getting this one, you really can't go wrong with this one, because I'm really pleased with it. And I'm going to be keeping on this one because I've got big adult hands and I need a grip on it. Just makes it a little bit more comfortable for the long Xenoblade and Animal Crossing gaming I'm going to be doing the next couple of weeks. Okay, so there we have it. There we have it. So, are you a grip person? Have you got a Switch? So, are you going to be getting this one? Like I say, I'll leave the links below for the Amazon and the Oivo Games website, where you can get it. Keep an eye on the Oivo Games website if you're outside of the UK. That's where you'll probably see it first, and then have a look on Amazon, because they do the Switch Lite version for this. The regular Switch is the newer version. Okay, any questions? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you are going to get one, or if you're going to pick one up. I'd be really interested to know. Okay, thanks very much then. That was the Oivo upgraded adjustable stand NS Pro grip. Stick a thumbs up if you like the video, it'd be really appreciated, and hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you can be notified about all the Switch accessories that we start reviewing on the channel. And take care, look after each other, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and until the next video. Bye bye.